Hello and welcome. The biggest buzz at Davos at the World Economic Forum and in conversations across the world is about the transformative possibilities held by artificial intelligence, brought alive most recently and most starkly by ChatGPT. To understand how this could potentially impact governance architecture in India and elsewhere, we're joined at the India Pavilion at the World Economic Forum in Davos by a very heavyweight panel of really sharp technocratic experts. Allow me to introduce first India's Minister for IT, Telecom, Railways, Ashwini Vaishnaw. Welcome, sir. Flanking him, we have the President of Microsoft, Brad Smith. Thank you so much for your time. And one of India's sharpest CEOs, winner of the Business Today Best CEO Award, Rajesh Gopinathan from TCS. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to start by asking you, Minister, in the conversations you've had at the World Economic Forum, how do you assess the prospects of artificial intelligence helping move digital infrastructure and digital governance into the next gear?
Thank you, Rahul. India has adopted digital technologies like fish takes water. Each and every aspect of our economy is today digitalizing at a very rapid pace. We believe that India's stack, which has made such a fundamental difference in people's lives, empowering them, giving them the new tools, giving them new technological, new access, that will be further strengthened by AI. And one of the quickest wins is we integrated our Bhashini language AI tool, which translates from one Indian language to any other Indian language, real time, spoken, text, everything. We integrated that with ChatGPT, and very good results we are seeing. Somebody in hinterland of India speaking can ask a question in Hindi to ChatGPT. ChatGPT finds the answer and actually gives the answer back in spoken Hindi. So that kind of possibilities there. Yes, there will be many more serious applications like in cybersecurity, in healthcare, in multiple sectors. Probably as AI grows, this is the time to be curious, time to make sure that we are open-minded, time to make sure that we are reflective upon what AI can do for the society.
Mr. Smith, artificial intelligence is most often been something held out in a distant future. A lot of what Microsoft has been saying and doing recently, especially through ChatGPT, seems to suggest that that future is here, it's now. Can you give us a sense of what you think are the most obvious and the most powerful applications of artificial intelligence in the manner in which countries are governed?
Well, the first thing I would say is I think you're right. The truth is we really started to recognize last year as we worked with OpenAI, and it really is this relationship that we've been building for several years, that we would see in 2023 advances that 2 years ago we would have said we wouldn't see until 2033. So it's as if the future has been pulled forward by a decade. And I think the first thing we should recognize is that people will develop creative uses for this that none of us have yet imagined. That's the first thing we learn every time technology moves forward in this way. I will say this, I think this is an enormous tool for what I would call critical thinking and creative expression. Take the example you just heard. Someone has a question, they can go get an answer to it, even if the answer right now is in a language they do not speak. That opens up the opportunity for people to just think and learn more about the world. The other thing that, of course, everyone is experiencing when they use ChatGPT is it's this enormous tool for expression, for creative expression. Now just step back and say, is there anything in human life, in any country, that doesn't involve some level of critical thinking or creative expression? The answer is no. So now we recognize this will permeate almost everything.